2 years ago, we had a system that wasn't really very well used. We had business users that didn't know what to do, why they were doing it. We import a lot of raw materials from Europe, processed and packaged up and out to retail. It's a heavy product, right? It's a liquid, packed in a liquid mostly. So there's a lot of freight, so margins are tight in the grocery industry. And not knowing exactly where your costs are is a real barrier there. And we've always had a challenge with that. It's easy to say, well, I've got a purchase order and I spent a certain amount of money, but you also have freight and you also have duty and you have changes in the euro, we buy from Europe. And when you can bring all that together to really understand what happened to the cost, that's where you can start to exert control over it. And that's something we really couldn't do very well before. To go into the general ledger in EM10 and know exactly what happened, know exactly what's going on in it, is really a huge benefit. And not only does it give us access to information we didn't have before, but it takes a lot of time out of everybody's life trying to figure out what did happen. So there's value there we can extract out of the transactions and out of what the system is doing that we really didn't have access to before. In one department, we've dropped 4 hours every day on one task, and that's really just by using workflows and document management. People that used to use the system only as a required part of their job that they really didn't want to do, or they did it after the fact, now use it as a mainline product, right? It's where they look for their information. We had one department in particular that had a lot of turnover, and it's just kind of the nature of the department. It wasn't, and it's going to continue to turn over, but training and keeping knowledge in the department was a huge barrier. So workspaces have been great for that, because we've got a custom workspace that's built just for that department. The activities they need to do are all laid out for them in menus, whether that's a Macola activity or an activity in another system. Right? That menu in the workspace links them right out to what they need. And so we had someone recently go on maternity leave from that department, and someone from another department came in. Later that day, they were functioning just about as well as they would do if they had been there for months. A lot of our advantages really came in quality, which is hard to quantify. But we're a company that really prides ourselves on quality. So getting assurance about the way we do things, getting processes that are reliable and robust, really were the key benefit for us. We didn't go into this to save money. We went into it to get smarter.